Gentlemen, if you're over 60 and feel like something's off with your energy or performance, especially down there, you're not imagining it. That tightness, weakness, or unresponsiveness you might brush off as just aging, it's often your body sounding an alarm. What starts as subtle cramps or a lack of vigor can signal a deeper issue. Your circulation is struggling. And when blood flow suffers, everything from your vitality to your confidence pays the price. The truth is that declining performance isn't an inevitable part of getting older. It's frequently a fixable pipeline problem, and your diet holds the key. Today, I'll reveal 3 powerful foods backed by science to rapidly boost blood flow where it matters most. One works so quickly you could notice a difference in days. More strength, fewer cramps, and renewed vitality. These aren't exotic superfoods. They're affordable, accessible, and might already be in your kitchen. If you're serious about reclaiming your energy and performance naturally, hit subscribe and tap that notification bell. Every week, I share science-driven strategies to help you thrive after 60. Drop a 1 below if this resonates, or a 0 if you've tried everything and need real solutions. Your feedback guides what I cover next. Now, let's uncover the first circulation-reviving food, a humble ingredient that can supercharge blood flow faster than you'd believe. Most men walk right past it in the produce aisle. It's cheap, pungent, and often overlooked. But garlic holds one of the most powerful keys to restoring what many men fear they're quietly losing: control, performance, and energy down there. Garlic isn't just food. It's a circulation weapon backed by science. Inside each clove is a compound called allicin, and research shows it helps relax blood vessels, widen arteries, and lower blood pressure, all crucial for strong blood flow to the lower body. For men over 60, these changes can make the difference between frustration and function. By your 60s, your blood vessels aren't as flexible. Your body doesn't produce as much nitric oxide, a natural chemical that keeps your arteries open and your blood moving freely. That decline hits where it matters most, in your energy, stamina, and physical responsiveness. Now here's where garlic shines. It helps your blood vessels expand naturally. It strengthens the lining of your arteries and supports the body's ability to repair damaged vessels without forcing anything artificial. No blue pills, no side effects, just better circulation through a food that's been healing hearts and bodies for centuries. That's why I call garlic nature's blood flow activator. It doesn't mask the problem. It helps fix it from the inside out. Where medications hit one pathway, garlic supports several at once: arterial health, inflammation control, and nitric oxide production, giving your body the tools to bring blood where it's needed. I've seen it firsthand. Men in my clinic who began incorporating fresh garlic into their daily routine reported noticeable changes in how their bodies responded: more energy, better stamina, and improved performance in the most personal areas of life. Even the most skeptical doctors have come around, not because of hype, but because they watched patients return month after month, reporting results they could feel. Measurable, consistent, and real. Let's break this down so it's easy to follow. The magic inside garlic starts with allicin, a powerful natural compound that forms when you crush or chop fresh garlic. But allicin doesn't work alone. Once it enters your body, it helps produce hydrogen sulfide, a gas your body uses to signal your blood vessels to open up. This process does 3 important things. 1, it widens your arteries, improving how blood flows to key areas like your heart, legs, and lower body. 2, it helps remove plaque buildup, making it easier for blood to move freely. 3, it supports blood pressure control without pushing your system too hard or fast. That means better blood flow, stronger response, and more energy, all without relying on synthetic fixes. And the difference is something you can feel: better stamina, improved clarity, and a body that feels more alive again. So, how do you actually use garlic to make this work for you? Use 3 to 4 raw garlic cloves daily. Either chew them directly or crush, and mix with a little honey if the taste is too strong. After crushing, let the garlic sit for 10 minutes before eating. That allows the allicin to fully activate. If you prefer juice, take up to 5 grams of garlic juice twice a day, ideally with meals. The key is consistency. Garlic isn't a one-time miracle. It works slowly, strengthening your circulation day by day. Stick with it, and in a few weeks, you will notice better energy levels, easier movement, and a stronger connection to the parts of your body that have felt distant. And this is just the first layer. The next food doesn't rely on sulfur compounds at all. It works through special fatty acids that cool inflammation, protect your arteries, and give your cardiovascular system a serious boost from another angle. Let's get into that next. It could be exactly what your body's been missing. Most men grow up believing that a big, juicy steak is the key to staying strong and masculine. But modern cardiovascular science tells a very different story, one that matters deeply if you're over 60 and noticing changes in energy, circulation, or bedroom confidence. The truth is, when it comes to circulation down there, fatty fish like salmon, mackerel, and sardines are far more powerful than red meat. These fish are loaded with omega-3 fatty acids, and what they do inside your body is remarkable. They help restore healthy blood flow, support erectile function, and reduce the kind of inflammation that silently chips away at energy, stamina, and performance. The impact isn't just general, it's direct. Fatty fish feed the exact biological systems that keep your blood moving, your vessels open, and your body responsive. You might think of fish as brain food, and yes, it's great for memory. But what most people don't realize is that omega-3s, specifically EPA and DHA, are also essential for vascular health. These compounds repair blood vessel linings, make arteries more flexible, and support nitric oxide production, which is critical for allowing blood to flow easily through every part of your body, including the ones that matter most to you. Let's simplify it even further. EPA and DHA work like this. They calm inflammation inside your arteries, which helps them stay clear. They prevent stiffness, which keeps your circulation from slowing down. They support the endothelium, the inner lining of your blood vessels, which helps regulate blood pressure and flow. These are not just surface benefits. They go deep into your cardiovascular system and target the exact issues that cause men over 60 to feel cold hands and feet, run low on energy, heal more slowly, or struggle with sexual function. All those signs trace back to poor circulation. And the fix isn't found in a pill, it's in what you eat. Omega-3s in fatty fish help your blood carry oxygen and nutrients more efficiently. They also help reduce that heavy, inflamed feeling in your body and restore natural vitality. When Robert, a 65-year-old retired teacher, first came to me, he looked worn out. His energy was low. His hands and feet were always cold. And even though he didn't say it out loud, the frustration on his face said everything. He was tired of feeling like he was running on empty. He had tried multivitamins, a few over-the-counter supplements, and even considered prescriptions. But nothing really stuck. So I gave him something different, a simple dietary shift. 3 servings of fatty fish per week, salmon, mackerel, or sardines, and a firm break from processed, packaged meals. 6 weeks later, Robert walked into my office with a completely different presence. His skin looked better. He said he was sleeping deeper. His hands were no longer cold. He was taking morning walks again, without dragging his feet. But the part that stood out the most, he said, "My wife told me she feels like she's got me back." That's the real power of fatty fish. It's not temporary. It's nourishment your body actually knows how to use. Let's talk about that for a moment. Natural healing versus pharmaceuticals. Most prescription options focus on one single pathway. They block or trigger a chemical, They may work for a while, but they often come with side effects, and they don't fix the root problem. Fatty fish, on the other hand, works differently. Omega-3s support several vital functions at once. They reduce inflammation, which helps unclog your blood flow. They repair and strengthen your blood vessels, naturally improving performance. They protect your heart and support healthy circulation from head to toe. And they supply clean, high-quality protein to help maintain muscle strength. It's a whole-body solution, and it works without forcing your system into balance. It helps your body restore it. You might think it's too late to start making a difference. That's not true. Your body still knows how to heal. The power is still there. It just needs the right materials. And every time you choose wild salmon over processed meat or grilled mackerel over frozen dinners, you send your body a message. I'm giving you what you need. You don't need extreme diets. You need consistency. A few small decisions repeated weekly can bring back your energy, improve blood flow, and yes, enhance performance where it matters most. Now, fatty fish is the foundation. But there's another food loaded with antioxidants and vitamin C that tackles something different. Oxidative stress, which can silently damage your blood vessels from the inside out. This next food is often overlooked, but it's the final piece in the circulation-boosting trifecta for men over 60. Let's take a look. Citrus fruits like oranges, grapefruits, and lemons don't usually show up in conversations about male vitality. But that needs to change. These bright, zesty fruits offer something deeply valuable for men over 60, a direct and natural boost to blood flow, energy, and performance, especially in the areas that matter most. Citrus fruits deliver targeted support for circulation through a combination of vitamin C, flavonoids, and powerful bioactive compounds. And yet, while many men load up on protein powders or testosterone boosters, they're missing one of the simplest tools for better blood flow. The truth is, just adding a serving of citrus to your daily routine, whether it's a fresh orange in the morning or a glass of lemon water with lunch, can have a real impact on your circulation, especially down there. Let's talk about why this works so well. Men over 60 often deal with two hidden problems that slow everything down: oxidative stress and stiffened arteries. These are silent disruptors. They weaken your blood vessels, limit blood flow, and chip away at performance and stamina. That's where citrus steps in. Vitamin C, found in high amounts in citrus fruits, helps rebuild the structure of your blood vessels by supporting collagen production. It keeps the walls strong and flexible so blood can move more freely. That means better oxygen delivery, better energy, and better function where it counts. But the real magic is in the flavonoids, natural compounds like hesperidin and naringin found in oranges and grapefruits. These support your endothelial function, the inner lining of your blood vessels, and help stimulate nitric oxide, which your body needs to relax and widen the vessels for stronger blood flow. That nitric oxide support is especially crucial for maintaining healthy sexual function. Citrus fruits do two things at once. 1. They protect your arteries from internal damage. 2. They help your vessels open up when blood flow is needed. It's this two-pronged effect that makes them so effective for older men working to restore their energy and performance. Let's take it one step further. Each citrus fruit is loaded with a mix of circulation-friendly nutrients. Vitamin C shields your vessels from oxidative wear and helps produce collagen and elastin, the flexible proteins your arteries rely on. Flavonoids, including flavonones and anthocyanins, reduce inflammation, help your blood vessels widen more easily, and increase the nitric oxide your body produces. Natural sugars give you quick, usable energy without the crash. And the fiber in citrus helps you manage blood sugar levels, which is key to keeping your circulation strong over time. James, a 68-year-old retiree, came into my office frustrated. He wasn't sleeping well, his hands and feet stayed cold even in warm weather, and his energy was dipping before noon. His blood work was decent, but he didn't feel strong or sharp anymore. We made a simple change. No supplements, no prescriptions. He started drinking a glass of freshly squeezed orange juice in the morning and carried a water bottle with slices of lemon throughout the day. At his 8-week follow-up, his posture looked better. He told me his hands felt warmer, his energy lasted longer, and his daily walks didn't feel like a chore anymore. His mood had shifted too. He felt more present, more confident. James didn't overhaul his life. He added a habit. Citrus fruits gave his body the raw materials to rebuild what time had started to wear down. And the results were hard to ignore. You don't need to make it complicated. Just consistent. Start your morning with a small glass of real orange juice, not the shelf-stable stuff, but freshly squeezed or cold-pressed with no sugar added. Then, keep a bottle of water nearby with a few lemon slices. That alone will steadily load your system with vitamin C and citrus flavonoids all day long. Need a light snack? Grapefruit segments before lunch or mid-afternoon can support circulation and help manage cravings. If you're cooking, squeeze lemon over fish, salads, or steamed vegetables. Even a few drops on your greens make a difference. If you want it even easier, pre-slice a few lemons or oranges and store them in a sealed container in the fridge. That way, they're always ready, and you're always one step closer to supporting blood flow where it matters most. Aim for at least one solid serving each day. That could be a cup of orange juice, half a grapefruit, or a generous squeeze of lemon in your meals. Expect subtle shifts, more energy, less chill in your fingers and toes, often show up around the 4 to 6 week mark. For stronger circulation and performance, give it 2 to 3 months of steady intake. This a long-term strategy. Think of citrus as a fuel source, not a spark. It feeds the walls of your blood vessels, supports elasticity, and restores function from the inside out. Perfection isn't required. Consistency is. Just showing up for your body each day with small, intentional steps like this is what delivers lasting change. Let's pause for a second, because if you've made it this far, you're already miles ahead. Now, you may be wondering, how do I actually work these into my daily meals? Great question. In the next section, we'll walk through a clear, simple routine you can follow. No confusion, no guesswork. After working with hundreds of men over the age of 60, I've seen the same troubling pattern repeat itself over and over. A man walks into my clinic with low energy, cold feet, slow circulation, and a growing frustration that things just don't work the way they used to, especially in the bedroom. And what's the first thing he reaches for? A pill. It's almost automatic now. You feel something slipping, and the instinct is to fix it fast. Whether it's Viagra, Cialis, or some other quick aid, it promises a return to form. I understand the urgency. I understand the pressure. But what I've seen time after time is that this fast-track mindset doesn't restore anything. It only masks what your body is trying to tell you, and it's costing you far more than you realize. This fix-it-now culture has trained many men to treat symptoms instead of asking the harder question, why is this happening in the first place? When you ignore the real issue, poor circulation, clogged vessels, nutritional gaps, you miss the chance to truly heal. I've seen men take pills for years while their energy drops lower, their circulation weakens further, and their confidence slowly fades. Not because their age is the enemy, but because they never gave their body the tools to repair itself. The truth is, medications like erectile dysfunction drugs can help temporarily, but they come with baggage, headaches, digestive discomfort, unstable blood pressure, even dangerous interactions with other prescriptions. And they do nothing to fix your actual blood flow. Over time, that reliance builds a quiet dependence. One pill becomes 2. One issue becomes several. And every month, your body drifts further from its natural strength, all while the root cause stays untouched. What you don't realize is that your body can recover. Even now, Even after years of strain, you have the potential to restore blood flow, rebuild stamina, and feel more alive again without depending on chemicals. The answer isn't complicated. It begins with what you eat. But most men never hear this. Instead, they get locked into a cycle of short-term solutions that lead nowhere. That ends today. You don't need another complicated diet. You don't need to flip your lifestyle upside down. What you need is a starting point. And that's exactly what this 7-day plan delivers. It's simple, it's focused, and it's designed to restore blood flow right where it counts by feeding your body the nutrients it's been waiting for. A lot of men understand the science. They know poor circulation impacts energy, bedroom performance, and heart health. But even with the right information, many get stuck. They hesitate, unsure how to begin. They overthink the details. They try to do everything all at once and end up doing nothing at all. This plan removes that pressure. It gives you one clear set of actions to take each day. Just follow the steps. Let your food do the work. Here's your step-by-step nutritional plan. First move every morning. Start with garlic. Crush 1 large clove of garlic. Let it sit for 10 minutes, then mix it with a teaspoon of raw honey and eat it with breakfast. If that's not your style, finely mince the garlic and stir it into scrambled eggs or spread it on whole grain toast with avocado. Letting garlic sit before eating activates allicin. This is what helps relax and widen your blood vessels. Doing this in the morning allows your body to absorb it more efficiently when stomach acid is strongest. And pairing it with honey smooths out the flavor and gives you a small energy kick to start your day. Sometime mid-morning, take a moment to plan your fish-based meal for the day. This might mean thawing out frozen salmon, seasoning fresh mackerel, or simply opening a can of sardines to have with lunch. Omega-3 fatty acids in fatty fish improve artery flexibility and reduce inflammation. That means better blood flow, stronger cardiovascular health, and improved function down there. Aiming for at least 3 to 4 servings per week makes a noticeable difference. Planning ahead prevents you from reaching for something quick and empty. In the afternoon, when energy tends to dip, reach for something bright. Half a grapefruit, an orange, or even a tall glass of lemon water. For easier access, pre-slice your citrus and store it in the fridge, ready to grab. Citrus fruits are packed with vitamin C and flavonoids that strengthen blood vessels and support nitric oxide production. This keeps circulation moving and helps sustain your energy through the second half of the day without relying on caffeine or sugar crashes. These foods do incredible work, but when you pair them with small, intentional daily habits, the results multiply. Start with water. Your blood is nearly half water. Without enough of it, circulation slows. That means nutrients, oxygen, and even the benefits of garlic and fish have a harder time getting to where you need them most. Begin your day with a glass of water before coffee or tea. Carry a bottle with you. And don't wait until you feel thirsty. By then, you're already behind. Next, take a short walk after meals. This isn't about exercise or weight loss. It's about keeping your blood moving, especially after you've eaten a nutrient-rich meal. A 10 to 15-minute walk after lunch or dinner encourages digestion and increases blood flow throughout the body, including the pelvic area. Now, sleep. Many men push through fatigue or rely on naps to get by, but your body restores blood vessel health and hormone balance during deep sleep. Aim for 7 to 8 hours per night. Turn off screens at least 30 minutes before bed, lower the lights, and keep your room cool and quiet. You'll feel the difference in your energy, stamina, and clarity. Finally, breathe. Stress is one of the most silent killers of performance. It tightens your blood vessels and raises cortisol, both of which reduce flow down there. Take 2 minutes in the afternoon to slow your breath. Inhale for 4 counts. Exhale for 6. Do that 3 or 4 times a day. It's simple, but it resets your system. These 4 habits work alongside your foods like a powerful team. You're not just fueling better circulation. You're creating an internal environment where your body can thrive. Let's be honest, no one gets it right every single day. You might forget the garlic. You might miss a fish serving. Life happens. You don't need perfect. You need consistent. Focus on showing up 80% of the time. That means 6 out of 7 days, you stay on track. The remaining time, don't sweat it. What matters is building a pattern that works for your life, not one that stresses you out or burns you out. Men who succeed with this don't follow rules, they follow rhythm. They create a loop. Good food, supportive habits, less pressure, better energy, and that cycle builds momentum. Perfection will always feel out of reach, but consistency rewards you fast. Your circulation, confidence, and energy respond to the effort you repeat, not the days you miss. This 7-day action plan is a door, and once you walk through it, you start giving your body the nutrients and habits it's been missing for years. Some men begin feeling the shift within 2 weeks. Blood flow improves, energy climbs, mood stabilizes. But the real magic happens over time. By staying consistent, even if progress feels slow, you create deep, lasting transformation. When you commit to this path, you're not just eating better, you're rewriting the story of how you age. And that kind of transformation doesn't just boost circulation. It restores something much bigger, your vitality. If you've made it this far, it means you're not just curious. You care. You're ready to take back control. And that alone already sets you apart. I've seen what happens when men commit to these changes. Morning wood returns. Confidence comes back. That nagging feeling of doubt starts to fade. It's real. And it can happen for you too. You've already done the hardest part, starting. Now take the next step. Begin the 7-day plan. Let your body respond. Pay attention to the shifts, even the small ones. This is where it begins. Your time, your energy, your performance, it's still yours. Go take it back. If this spoke to you, let me know in the comments. I read every single one. Your story might be the reason someone else takes their first step. And if you'd like to support this channel, thank you. Every bit helps us reach more people who need to hear this. But above all, thank you for watching. Thank you for choosing yourself. And thank you for showing up today, for your health, for your strength, and for the life you still have ahead. Let's keep going.